Pardon the Cornruption knuckle sandwiches, but I'm David Bonbon. Sammy, two llamas escaped from the zoo in Arizona. Did you see this?
I'm Sammy Kornheiser. I guess you could say they were alpacin.
Alpaca, okay, gotcha.
Okay, whatever. Giancarlo Stanton of the Miami Marlins got hit in the face that ended his season last year, and he got plunked in BP. And there are rumors that the coaches planned this to be intentional. What do you make of this?
You hope it wasn't intentional. I mean, I understand. I had a pitcher that he threw a pitch. It bounced off the ground really weird, hit him in the face, broke his nose, and he didn't want to pitch anymore. And finally, we got him out there. But never would I, as a coach, tell somebody hit it right back at him. That's just horrible. If this is true, that coach needs to be fired. You can't do that.
I've had some coaches before that would throw tennis balls at us after, like, we would get hit.
I said I was sorry.
Okay, not you. But I mean, if they could get a surprise tennis ball and then throw it fast, so then he could get used to it, then I think that's more logical than throwing an intentional pitch at him.
Well, and the great thing about the Major League Baseball season is that it's here. It's here. It's finally here. March 1st. Hallelujah. Okay. Preseason starts today. What can we expect from this year?
Well, I'll tell you two teams that had a good year and a bad year. The Cubs had a really good offseason, picking up a lot of good people. But a team that has not done good, or I think that will not do good, is the Yankees, with the loss of their captain. Oh, captain, my captain. And also, when is Tanaka's arm going to blow out? Because if that does, then who's going to be their starting ace?
It's a matter of time. With that kind of injury, it could be 5 games. It could be 5 years. You just never know with that kind of injury. And once it goes, you're done. There's no coming back. I really like the Washington Nationals. You think of their 3 pitchers. They picked up Scherzer. They already had Strasburg and Zimmerman. Those 3 guys combined for over 900 strikeouts last year. So their games are going to be very boring. But,
hitting wise.
But they're going to be, of course, the Cubs. I can't wait for the Cubs. And also, you look at the Orioles taking a step back. They lost Nelson Cruz, who had 40 home runs last year. They could have a down year. So,
Royals, Orioles, Angels, Red Sox, Tigers, Cubs, Giants, Nationals, Dodgers, Cardinals. Those are the 10 teams going to the playoffs. You can bet your mama on it. Bet your mama.
Bet your mama?
Will you bet your mama on that?
I wouldn't bet your mama on that.
Okay. Well, the Cowboys have
Royals
franchised Dez Bryant. Do you think that this is a good idea?
It's a good idea for the Cowboys. It's not a good idea for Dez Bryant. You could get hurt. It's a 1-year contract. A franchise tag is a 1-year contract. What Dez Bryant wants is a long-term contract. So this is a good idea for the Cowboys because they can franchise him, have the production for the year, franchise him again, have the production for a year, and then, if he's still healthy, have a long-term contract.
I think it's a good idea for Dez Bryant. But for DeMarco Murray, that's... Do you think he'll stay in Dallas? Nah.
I'm hoping he does. I grew up, of course, I'm a diehard Raider fan. Growing up, I was a Cowboy fan, so I want to see them do good. I believe Tony Romo can have some success. He's better than Trent Dilfer, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, whatever. Well, what's next?
The Atlanta Falcons. They got rid of Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson, he spent 9 years with the Rams before he went to the Falcons. But what are they trying to say with this cut?
He's old. And plus he's a power back. Power backs don't really get that much time in the NFL. I'd say normally they have a good 4, maybe 5 years at their prime. And I think Steven Jackson has had his prime already.
I agree with everything you say, and I will say Oakland Raiders, sign him! He's still good! He can still run people over! He makes beast mode look like a mute.
And I also think that the Falcons did this.
Get it? Because he never talks.
Oh, okay. I think that the Falcons dropped him because they want a new running back. They want a new running back. I mean, Rodgers.
The Falcons have had 2 bad years in a row. Are they in rebuild mode?
Well, technically, you can't call last year a bad year because the Carolina Panthers had a bad year, yet they still made the playoffs with a losing record. I mean, Falcons win 1 game against the Panthers. I mean, they're in the playoffs.
Okay, the bell's rung. What's that?
Okay. Jacoby Jones has been released from the Ravens. What sense does this make?
None. None whatsoever. Jacoby Jones, yeah, he's not a great receiver. I mean, but think of the great returners. You think of Mel Gray with the Lions for all those years. He wasn't a good wide receiver, wasn't a good cornerback, but oh my goodness, could he take it from A to B in the return game, whether it be kicks or punts? Yes, he could. He's worth every penny. Jacoby Jones, Oakland, sign him too.
And Randall Cobb.
And Randall, yeah.
Randall Cobb, even though he's overrated. Okay, yeah. Jacoby Jones is the reason why the Ravens won the Super Bowl against the 49ers. Because he had that amazing catch, and he also had that kick return for a touchdown. Or punt return, or whatever it was. But he scored 14 of their, 32 points? I mean, he won the game for them, and they just let him walk out the door.
Okay, all right. We're gonna have to take a break because my deodorant is not as good as his. So I'm gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Thank you very much. Mama, I think it's time for a change.
Huggies. Proven protection. Paul Revere.
Do you think I rode all night long for somebody who eats a 3 Musketeers?
No.
You need to eat spaghetti and meatballs.
No thanks. I gotta poo.
I guess that's 2 lanterns. Well,
Reagan had problems with arms control. Obama does not. You're welcome, America.
Welcome back, Knuckle Sandwiches. Ronda Rousey defended her WMMA title in 14 seconds. What's next? Will her next opponent be able to last twice that and maybe even go 30 seconds?
I doubt it. Did you see her? She was like a shrimp. Her opponent was a shrimp. I don't know what you're thinking.
Ronda Rousey's a badass little girl, I tell you.
I could take her.
I think she... You know what? I'll pay for it. Kick his ass.
All right.
Ronda, you got to subscribe to us. Watch us.
No.
I will schedule it. You can kick his butt for me.
Bring it. Josh McCown has found a new team. The Browns signed him. The Browns. Hoyer out. McCown in. Where's Johnny? Who do you think is going to start week 1 for Cleveland?
Johnny Football. And I'll tell you why. The quarterback situation has not improved. McCown over Hoyer is not an improvement. It's not going to... They have a significant interest in Johnny Football. They're going to give him the opportunity, fail, or succeed.
I think Josh McCown will start week 1. Manziel still needs to have the time in the NFL to develop. And McCown he's a veteran.
They tried that with Hoyer.
Yeah, and Hoyer
Didn't work.
Hoyer did work. It did work until he got hurt. And then Johnny Manziel had to step in. And how'd that turn out?
A-Rod is getting some time at first base with the Yankees. How much time do you really think he'll play at first base?
Well, I'll tell you, the only time you'll see him at first base is after a hit.
So, let me rephrase the question. And ask it in the same way. How much time do you think A-Rod will see at first base?
Well, whenever he gets a hit.
How many plate appearances do you see? I mean, what playing time is he going to have?
Well, I think he'll play an okay chunk. I think he'll play at least a third of the season. Probably, maybe about half, but it's
against left-handers, maybe.
Yeah, but I think he'll mostly be probably a DH. Maybe get some playing.
He can't hit the right-handed fastball on the inside of the plate, so.
Yeah. Now on to Aramis Ramirez. Yeah, Aramis of the Brewers is calling it quits after the year. Are you sad to see him go?
I'm very sad. I love Aramis. He was a great Cub. There are many wonderful. You think of some of the great dynasties. You had Kurt Schilling with the Bloody Sock, Pedro Martinez. You had Babe Ruth. You had Mickey Mantle. You had all these, but you had guys behind the scene. You had Kevin Youkilis. You had Paul O'Neill. Those kind of guys. Aramis Ramirez was one of those kind of guys behind the scenes.
I'm not sad to see him go. He was a Cub, and he left.
Then why are you crying?
Because it broke my heart. He was the best third baseman. Now we have to settle for Valbuena.
You can come back.
You could come back.
Well, yeah, we traded Valbuena.
Yeah, I know. But that's what we were left with. But, okay, what's next?
Mail time!
Mail time.
Okay, mail time. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I like this mailbox. I think it's improvement from last time.
It has flashy lights.
Yep. Adrian Peterson is still in limbo. I don't know what that means. Should he be reinstated?
Enough of this crap already. He's paid his dues. He got punished. He's paid what he needed. Reinstate him. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, yes. He served his 1-year ban. We need AP.
Next one!
Yeah, jeez. These cards are pretty flimsy. They put it upside down.
The baby? The boy.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, BYU took down Gonzaga this weekend. How does it affect each team?
Well, I can tell you Gonzaga won't lose another game, but I think they'll work their way back up to a number 1. They will be a number 1. And BYU, I think, is now a tournament team. And if they keep on continuing this, yeah, they've had some bad losses, but, I mean, BYU, or Gonzaga is a good win. So I think that BYU, highest could be a 16, lowest could be a 14-16.
So you said Gonzaga won't lose again, so you have them winning it all?
Well, they won't lose again until the until the tournament.
Snap!
Until the tournament.
Another!
Alright, what's next? There were a lot of trades in the NHL over the weekend. Who got the best deal?
The Mighty Ducks! They got Fleshman.
Okay, I feel they were all about average deals. So, yeah.
The Ducks. Mighty Ducks.
Right.
Last one!
I'll get the last one.
Yeah, well, I got the first
Just
one.
screwed up the first two. Upside down again!
Yeah, I screwed up
This
the
is what
first
happens when I don't put these in. Alright.
did.
The NBA. The NBA season is over, halfway over. All-Star game's over. Who do you have for the NBA, the National Basketball Association, most valuable player?
I got Steph Curry averaging 23.6 points a game and 7.9 assists a game. He's a stud.
He is a stud, and he's very good. This is LeBron James Basketball League. Rename it LBJ. It's no longer the NBA. It's his. He actually averages a season high 17.974 PAR, which is points per replacement. And that includes assist, rebounds, points, everything. Okay? And he's number 1. The next highest, Anthony Davis, at like 12.96. Okay, so he's far above anybody else in that category, which means that if you go down, the next person that comes up sucks. Okay? He's number 1 in the league. That's it.
LeBron James has missed 11 games this season.
8.
No, 11. Look at it. Look at it. March 1st. Look at all the previous games.
11 days, 8 games.
11 games. And he's averaged 8.5 the past 4 years. And if he keeps up this streak, They play 60 games right now, and he's missed 11. If he continues this, that's about 20%. How could you give the MVP to someone who's missed 20% of the of the season? All right. Whatever.
LeBron James is the best player in the game right now.
Yeah,
Thank you very
but
much.
I
Thank
agree.
you.
But
Thank
he's not going to get the MVP in Cleveland. He's not going to get the MVP in Cleveland.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll kick it back to a commercial now. So, and I got to poop. So, goodbye.
Hey, dude! We're pajama twins!
No, we're not. I have hair.
It's a medical condition. Camera one.
Camera two. Camera one. Camera two. Camera one. Camera two. Match.com. Single guy. Working together.
Happy time, knuckle sandwiches. Happy birthday, Mike Rozier, former Husker. Played 7 years in the NFL. Had over 5,100 yards from scrimmage. Never had one fumble. Even had one pass for 13 yards.
Was it a touchdown?
Nope.
Then I guess people don't care.
He's a Husker.
Okay, happy anniversary to the Peace Corps. 45 years ago today, JFK established the Peace Corps. So happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary. Melancholy happy trails to Anthony Mason, who lost his life over the weekend. Played 13 years in the NBAs with 6 teams, most notably with the New York Knicks. Very beloved man, has 2 kids in college, and we will miss you. And let's go on to the big finish.
Actually, we have to do the errors. Well, we didn't have any until just a little bit ago, but that's
why I
fine.
was going on to the big finish.
Okay.
Big finish.
All right, big finish.
Okay. The combine is over. What'd you get out of it?
I think Marcus Mariota had a great combine, but I still think Jameis Winston is a better NFL fit. The number 44 car was found. How bizarre is that?
It only took 24 hours. That's pretty fast. Okay. All right. Joey Logano won the Daytona 500. What do you think?
Not fast. Jeff Gordon led 87 laps. I think he should have won. In cricket, Pakistan beat Zimbabwe. Big deal or no deal?
It's the Midwest. We live in Nebraska. Cricket? Really? It's like asking marriage advice from Ross. Okay. Derek Rose had... I'm just saying. Derek Rose, successful knee surgery. Could be back in 4 to 6 weeks. Season's only 7 weeks left. What do you think? Is he going to be back this year?
Yeah, he's going to be back. It's probably going to be the playoffs. Okay, give me your World Series prediction right now.
Cubs. Gotta go Cubs. American League. I love what the Mariners have done. Adding Nelson Cruz from the Orioles, over 40 home runs last year. Cubs, Mariners in the World Series. Cubs win it all.
Royals are going to go back.
Don't wait another year.
Royals are going to go back.
Cubs.
And the Cubs are going to make it. They're going to win. They're going to take it in 6. I'm going to call it. Okay.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Okay, I like our new bell system.
All right. Thank you very much, Knuckle Sandwiches. Let's kick it back to the North Pole.
Screw you, Canada.